2007 is a special year for ASEAN, as it's celebrating 40 years of unity, further symbolized by the joint issue of a set of 10 stamps featuring ancient and modern architectures, in Singapore's case, the National Museum building. As chairman of ASEAN, Prime Minister Lee says Singapore wants to work towards strengthening the grouping internally, and the signing of the ASEAN Charter in November plays a role towards achieving this goal.
It will be a constructive document for ASEAN. I don't pretend that it will solve all the problems. Indeed, it's not realistic to expect any document to solve all the problems, because a document can record and commit what the countries are willing to do and commit themselves to. This is a reasonable sketch. Now let's fill in the details and make a legal document which we can sign. And in that process, there will be adjustments.
Another document ASEAN will be signing during the Singapore summit is the economic blueprint to make the grouping more competitive as a region and more attractive as an investment destination.
The basic thing which all the economies have to think about in talking about ASEAN integration is, do you believe ultimately that if you open up and link up with one another, you will benefit, even if it is painful in the short term, and that if you open up a little bit faster, you will benefit a little bit more and quicker? That's a basic question. If we believe that we can engage ourselves closer with one another, and therefore get not only better growth, but also more weight in the world when it comes to international, when it comes to the international game, then we can find ways forward. So, if some countries are not ready to proceed, then those which are ready to proceed should get together and move forward first, and the rest, when you're ready, join in.
One of the objectives of the 40th anniversary celebrations is to bring ASEAN closer to the people, and one way that's being achieved is through this book, published by Singapore's Institute of Southeast Asian Studies, which has got 40 questions and answers about ASEAN and what has been achieved by the grouping so far. Mr. Lee believes that after 40 years, a common ASEAN identity is very gradually emerging. But he says more can still be done to make ASEAN relevant to the lives of its ordinary people and instill in them a deeper sense of belonging and community.